and I am in the C class of Education English. So the first one is, I want to presentation about the educational psychology. The first one is, this slide explains the main topic. Educational psychology. Educational psychology is the study of how students learn, how students teach, and how the learning process can become more effective. Its purpose is to help teachers understand students better. Then, what is psychology? Psychology is the science that studies human thoughts, feelings, and behavior. For example, is why someone gets angry, and then why someone are lazy to study, and then last, why people feel stressed. Psychology helps us understand human behavior in daily life. So the next is development of psychology. The definition of psychology has changed over time. At first, psychology was considered the science of the soul. Later, it developed into the science of mind, consequence, and finally behavior. Modern psychology focuses on behavior that can be observed and studied scientifically. And the next is definition of psychology. Experts have different definitions of psychology, but the main idea is same. Psychology studies human behavior. Psychology helps us understand people, understand social relationship, and understand human experience. And then the meaning of educational psychology. Educational psychology is psychology applied in education. It helps teachers understand students and choose suitable teaching methods. The goal is to make the learning more effective. And then the next is objective of educational psychology. The objective of educational psychology are to solve learning problems, to improve the learning process, to understand student behavior, and to help teachers better. For example, if student cannot focus, teacher can use more interesting teaching methods. And the next is nature of educational psychology. Educational psychology is scientific because the first one is research, and the second one is observation, and the third is an experiment. It is called a social science because it studies human in educational settings. It is also an applied science because it is directly used in schools. And then the next is the education versus schooling. Education and schooling are different. Education, learning in a broad way, from family, experience, and the internet and society. That is education. And if schooling, formal learning in school. This means all schooling is education. But education doesn't only happen in schools. Okay, but the next one is the scope of educational psychology. Educational psychology studies many things in education, such as student behavior, child development, learning process, learning environments, and assessment. Its purpose is to help teachers to understand the whole learning process. And the next is learning process. Learning is not only listening to the teachers. Learning involves remembering, thinking, understanding, and problem solving and motivation. Teachers must understand how students learn in order to make learning successful. The next is individual difference. Every student is different. Difference may include intelligence, talent, interest, and learning style. For example, some students understand lessons quickly, and others need to repeat explanation. Therefore, teachers should use different teaching methods. And the next one is role of the teacher. Teachers do more than just teach. Teachers also guide students, motivate learner, help students develop, and create a comfortable classroom environment. Teachers have a big influence on student success. And the next one is methods of educational psychology. Educational psychology uses several methods to study students. There are introspection, examining one's own feelings. The next, observation, watching student behavior. The third, experiment, conducting scientific tests. The last one is case history, studying a person's background deeply. These methods help us understand student behavior scientifically. And the next is relationship between education and psychology. Education and psychology are closely related. Education aims to change behavior positively. Psychology helps understand human behavior. Therefore, teachers need psychology to make learning successful. And the conclusion on this educational psychology is, the conclusion of this material is, educational psychology is very important because it helps teachers understand students, improve teaching methods, create effective learning, and develop student potential fully. With educational psychology, the learning process becomes better and more organized. Okay, so maybe that's all for me. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.